Cool. And I'm guessing the password is...
Hello everybody, my microphone does look live. Welcome to tonight's stream, game 1 of this week's Wednesday Night X-Wing. And we have hopefully 3 games for you tonight. First game is coming from the Top Gun League. Then we'll have an exhibition match as game 2, followed by an NCX Draft League game for game 3. I am joined by the loveliest boy, Liam Baker. How are we doing?
Wait. I'm still not dead, so disappointed.
Oh dear. I've noticed that their colours are slightly off, so I'm just going to double check. So red has got that, so I might as well discuss the list. So we've got Rebels. Buddy has brought 3 E-Wings and Sabine. So the first E-Wing is Proton Torps and R3, and that is red, so that's correct. The next one is blue, so that colour does need changing, so we'll do that now. This is R3 Astromech, Plasma Torpedoes, Fire Control System and Trick Shot. And then green is R3 Astromech and Proton Torpedoes. So for those who don't know, E-Wings, they can acquire locks beyond range 3. So that's why they've all got R3 Astromechs, so they can basically take double target locks. But they can't acquire locks at range 1. And as you can see, they can barrel roll into a red lock, boost into a red lock. All initiative for these Rogue Squadron escorts. And then they are joined by Sabine Wren in the A-Wing. Her ability is essentially Concordia face-off. With clan training Mandalorian optics. And she can boost after performing an action. So it's a red boost. Can't boost off either of the Mandalorian bits because clan training would be a red focus action and Mandalorian optics is a acquire a lock. Do you want to run us down the Scum list, Liam?
I can indeed. So for Scum we have Captain Nim with Fearless, Dorsal Turret, Veteran Turret Gunner, Bomblet Generator, Ablative Plating, the Havoc Title, Fire Control System and R4B11. In case you're unsure what R4B11 does, while you perform an attack, you may remove 1 orange or red token from the defender to reroll any number of defense dice. We have Mandalorian in the ST-70, Assault Ship with Expert Handling, Jabba the Hutt, Overtuned Modulators, Electronic Baffle and the Razor Crest Title, which allows him to bring a free illicit. It will generally be false transponder codes, which actually might work well given he gets to pick when to reveal it, and these the wings like to take locks, but it also most likely, well, not most likely, second most likely, be contraband. We have Dirge with sync laser cannons and false transponder codes. That won't be active for long. And then we have Leighton Ashira with snapshot and false transponder codes. It's been a while since we've seen Leighton, so I'll just run through her ability. It's after you defend or perform an attack. If the attack missed, gain 1 evade token.
Yeah, which obviously will stack with snapshot. So potentially could end up with be focus evaded before the engagement step, and then potentially can gain another evade during the engagement step. So because it's just gain a token, not perform the action. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, 2 quite interesting lists. What have we got? So Scum is pretty much all initiative 5 apart from Leighton. So they will be able to reposition based on where the E-Wings have ended up. So we look at their setup. Copper Blue, thank you very much for the sub. Very much appreciated. but then all those munitions on the rebel side are probably going to allow them to come in double modded against whichever target they're kind of chasing down. We shall see.
Yeah, I've always had this long disdain for the E-Wings because without having to even try and do anything, they can roll into the first engagement with double mods, and it just feels a bit unfair. That and their stat line is just 3 attack, 3 agility, 3 hull, 3 shields. It's a very, very durable chassis, and it can deal a lot of damage, but again, I've seen them just completely fall flat with 2 blankouts. That makes me happy.
We are playing Ancient Knowledge, so they've just spawned the what's the word I'm looking for?
Charges and scenario features. I think Ancient Knowledge hugely benefits the Rebel list here.
Yeah, because they'll have a lot of their target locks before they come in, and then can use those actions if they want to gain the Ancient Knowledge.
Yeah.
Plus they're 3 agility as well, so probably don't end up spending it in defense. Could spend it on offense. You there. Oh, if you try ! Liam in chat, you'll be able to see I've done something for you. Because I'm a generous soul. And also want more people to come and play in your event.
Let's have a look.
Just a picture of your face pops up on stream.
I'm getting a resubscribe. That's what's happened. Use Prime Sub.
We'll just exclamation mark Liam. You could you can sub. That is absolutely fine as well. But
so basically, I just couldn't see anything because I opened up your Twitch and just got hit with an ad immediately.
Yeah, Twitch is a bit rubbish like that, isn't it? It's like I think I went and raided somebody, and it put me straight into an ad as soon as I got in, so I couldn't even interact with them after my channel had raided them. You would have thought at least by raiding you wouldn't be subjected to adverts.
Oh no. They should get adverts whenever they want though, don't they?
Oh, betting. Let's get some betting going. Betting. Yeah, I was a little bit rushed home today. Well, I wasn't rushed home. Amelia was a bit, so I've just cooked her dinner, so had to make sure that was all good to go. Timer has started, and Bittybumbo is first player. But yeah, so if you fancy playing in a 3-person team event that Liam's running in the new year, click that link. That should take you to the Facebook page, or head to our Facebook page, in fairness. I have pinned the post as well. You don't have to have a team. There is a Merc section, so you can basically put your availability up there as well, and people will come and join you.
Does my name come my picture come up, did you say?
No.
Or
I've not had time to sort that out. Maybe one day we'll have your lovely smile. But yeah, today is not that day. My epic pen thing's not working either, which is a bit of a bugger. So I need to try and work out how that works. Hey, there's your sub. Thank you, Liam.
Well, welcome. Oh look, Rich.
So what's the pen? So what we got target lots going on? We've got targets going on Dirge.
Yep, so that's popped his false transponder codes. I'm surprised there's not a lock going on Litin to pop hers as well.
There is,
red. There we go.
Yeah. So I can turn off force transponder codes. Yeah, I guess that was inevitable. But there's no real other sources of jam, I don't think, is there?
There might be a secret techie jam in the Razor Crest.
Oh yeah, of course, I suppose. Of course. That is what the mystery box is. Did not want to do that. Turn that off. Oh yeah, Jabba the Hutt could refresh it as well. I don't know. I think that would be a waste of Jabba, unfortunately, as much as it would be interesting. Unless, when does Jabba work? Is it like the system phase?
End phase.
I mean, that would still potentially work. So you could Jabba in the end phase, then Lytton could take a lock in her activation phase. But if you don't, then an E-Wing will just lock you and just burn it off again.
I think this Dirge might be in trouble as well.
Yeah, it's not looking good, is it?
And the thing is, if Buddy can remove Dirge pretty quickly, he will then get to turn his entire list onto just the next victim before Bittybumbo has made an impact with the other 3 ships. It will take time for them to engage because they don't have access to any boosts. You'll have at least 2 turns of Mando just trying to get to the middle of the board, and he can only do that really and comfortably with a bank and a forward manoeuvre because you don't want to stress that chassis.
Yeah, so yeah, it looks like pretty much everything is coming after Dirge. Every E-Wing has taken a lock onto Dirge as well, so you must be feeling quite popular. You'd probably expect, what, a 1 forward from green, blue and red probably. Are they 5 forwards or are they limited to 4 forwards? They can have 5 forwards. So, if you're Dirge, do you try and go quickly or do you try and perhaps escape to the right?
I don't know. I don't think there's a good spot for Dirge to be in here. You could try and escape with a 2 hard focus boost and hope you evade some arcs. A 3 bank might work as well, but you need to avoid where Sabine's going to be.
So we got the first triggering of Ancient Knowledge from Leighton in the centre. So he has a crate of French wine. Fine French wine is what I was going to say. So yeah, bit of Ancient Knowledge there. So Ancient Knowledge, for those watching, if you're not sure, that's the new XWA scenario. Quite good fun actually, I enjoy it. It's quite different to what we've had before.
I've not played it a lot. I've played it a handful of times. I don't think I've played it in a competitive room either.
Okay. So we've got 3 objectives down the centre, each has a charge. During the turn, a player as their action can do a scenario action to interact with one of the objectives, and what they essentially do is they flip the charge if they're within range and they gain the Ancient Knowledge condition. At the end of the turn, you score 1 point if you hold Ancient Knowledge, so 2 points if you hold Ancient Knowledge, and 4 points if you hold more Ancient Knowledge than your opponent. If you score 4 points, you have to discard 1 of your Ancient Knowledge, but you choose which, and it's only 1 no matter how many Ancient Knowledge you have. So each turn you could hold 2 or 3 Ancient Knowledge, discard 1, and then just keep claiming more and more. Oh, look at Dirge. like a glove, 5 forward, jumps over Sabine. So he's going to be able to focus boost past green. Line up bullseye into blue, which will with dead to rights stop blue. Oh, he's in a barrel roll actually. Does that get out of blue's arc as well?
Yeah, so he gets out of blue's arc, still lines up the bullseye, and then the only shot you have to worry about now is the proton torpedo from red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think that's good. Actually, that's a lot better than I was thinking. Although I guess it does limit what you can potentially do next turn in sort of regards to escape route. So, has Escort 2 range 1 bullseye, so I imagine that's a shot you take. So, can't spend the focus on defense because of dead to rights ability. So he only has sync laser cannons, so that's not really going to affect him at range 1. Do you spend the focus here? Probably not with the proton torpedo coming in. And only 1 evade, because the focus doesn't matter. So shield popping off.
I would have spent the focus there, if I'm honest.
Yeah, maybe he's a little worried about his...
You get 3 greens, and you'll be able to cancel 1 hit using Dirge's ability as well.
Yeah, so if there's more hits and crits than there are shields left. I think they're just reading Dirge's ability. I suppose the option could be here as well, just to fire primary. They don't have to. I think is he range 2?
Yeah, range 2.
So you could just roll 3 into 3. Save a torpedo for a later turn.
I mean, you want to put your torpedo into Nim, really, don't you?
Yeah. So spend the focus for 2 hits and a crit. And, yep, just take 1 shield. Doesn't need to use Dirge's ability. No, I think that's a clever play by both players there. And then it's a 2-4 on an objective to Bittybumbo, but now he's going to have to discard 1 of his conditions. So yeah, spawning the art, probably just a little bit of knowledge just so he knows where perhaps he's going to fly. I think Leighton makes a sensible choice because you can just do like a 2 bank and claim the centre. So Leighton loses his crate. And players go back to dials. Let me see. Do I try and fix this on the fly?
What could go wrong?
Yeah. Well, I've got this epic pen thing, so I can doodle on the desktop without players seeing it. But hopefully the stream will be able to see it. If I go into studio mode, I think that will knock off the music for a bit, but that's fine. Oh no, maybe it's still playing. So... what's Dirge's escape route here? 3 bank right and just sort of stay stressed? Does that clip the rock, do you think?
A 3 bank right won't. I mean, a 2 bank to the right as well might be okay, because it'll follow the curvature of the template. The only issue you've got to worry about there is being blocked onto the rock. So you could actually, I think a 3 forward would be fine. A 3 forward, clear the stress, and you can focus boost or barrel roll into the direction that you need to avoid red. Because if you turn, you also open up the possibility of getting shot by green, who could do a 1 hard and a barrel roll. Although blue could now hit you with a sloop to the left.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing, is that because they've got all those target locks, that they don't really care if they're stressed, they can fire single modded shots if they want. But we will see. Welcome everybody, hope everybody's having a good day. Welcome to the stream. I'm just in the background just sorting some wizardry out. So that's possibly worked. But yeah, it's interesting. So I don't think there's anything here. Oh, I suppose Mando got the extra loadout, didn't he?
Yeah, he got 2 extra loadout, which I guess has enabled him to take expert handling and electronic baffle. Otherwise, you only would have had one of them. He got the extra loadout to accommodate take the child, but I think we'll probably see an increasing pattern of people just not taking the child at all, and then using the loadout for other things. If Jabba is the common denominator, there's a chance he might be one of the many things that are adjusted in the next adjustment. But it'll be interesting to see how Bittybumbo manoeuvres through this next set of obstacles, because he's turned in and he doesn't have any clear pathways. If it was me, I'd look at doing a 2 forward with Nim, because I don't want to overextend and go past the rock and force myself into a hard turn next turn. So 2 forward just brings you level with the rock, or just a bit past it. And I'd probably look at doing a hard 2 with Mando, and then you can bank into the gap where Latin is currently sitting, and then approach right or approach left, depending on where the bulk of the E-wings are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I don't like how they are currently facing the same small gap, and there's only space for one of them.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? So I think Mandalorian's got to go slow and probably claim the objective, and Nim will go quick. I mean, don't forget as well, Nim has got ablative plating, so can choose to go through the rock. You don't really want to land on the rock, because obviously then you'd miss any opportunity you had to be able to shoot. Yeah. Okay, we've got road for turn 3. And Buddy is now first player. Yes, it only really matters the interaction between Sabine and Letten, yeah. So turns in, takes an evade. How many bets did we get? Oh, we only got 2 bets, all for the same player. So I'll open up betting again for a little bit. So you got until the start of the engagement phase, I'd say. 3 bank from green, probably going to try and reach out for the scenario objective, I guess. Oh, Liam's back in the Rebels.
I don't want to, but I have a feeling that everyone's bet Rebels, Scum.
So we didn't see any Jabba triggers, and no, obviously turning back on a force transponders. Leighton did grab the centre, and now they are redistributing target locks. I mean, it could also be tactical for Buddy not to take the objective, because maybe, well, I suppose you've got to assume the Scum are going to have 3 at the end of this turn, but maybe he wants to make sure that his opponent has to discard one. Reckon Dirge is feeling less threatened now that all the target locks have been taken off him and redistributed. So yeah, Dirge is now going to take his own target lock. By going into red, you imagine potentially a Talon roll next turn?
Yeah, I don't like that. I would be looking at 3 forward from Nim. I would be looking at a ship turning in, so you open up that one hard to the right, so you can get the double mods on something coming in. Naturally, Sabine's the obvious choice.
Yep. Lou says, who else got snowed in today? Not us, because we only get snow on one day a year and it wasn't booked in for today. It's not strictly true. Only stays with us for a few days. But I imagine if it snowed with Lou, that's it now till March.
Oh yeah, he's stuck now.
So it looks like only shots are probably Sabine. And I guess you just take Nim here at range 3, 2 into 2. Or Sabine fire. Yeah, there's roll 2, that's good. 1 evade, so 1 shield. Oh no, going to spend the Ancient Knowledge because he has a spare. So Nims moves down to the Mandalorian, that's where that one is. I think that's good use of the condition because he knew that, you know, he's already up anyway, so he can just choose not to take any damage there. 1 damage, which will be easily evaded by Sabine. No damage, but 4-2 on objectives again. And another discard. Oh, he's discarding a Mandalorian this time. Interesting. So I reckon 3 bank left from Lytton. Get in and really try and get that snapshot working.
Yeah.
And also should free up a bit of space for Nim to come in, because I imagine Nim's... I think the 1 bank probably fits the left, but I might be safer with a hard 2. Oh, 1 bank's fine. 1 bank's fine.
But as you can see, like, with the rocks being as closed as they are, Bitty is really having to... Well, his moves are being dictated to him by the rocks. He doesn't have a lot of options. And it's just whether Buddy can actually take advantage of that. Because Buddy knows exactly where his ships are going to be. I'm going to see... Well, we're going to see probably a 3 bank from Litin. We'll see a 1 bank from Nim and a 2 bank from Mando.
See, I would be worried about the 1 bank on Nim. I might be tempted by the hard 2 because I could see Sabine do like a 4 forwards and boost left.
Yeah.
Maybe would a 3 forward be better? Might be 3 forward boost left. And you might just... the 1 bank might just get blocked onto the rock then. It'll be close, but... you certainly don't want to be taking range 1 from Nim though, with Fearless and his R4 B11. But does Lytton get to snapshot, do a damage, and get a shield? Does it just after he attacks he gets the evade?
Or defense.
Or defends. No, if the attack missed, gain 1 evade.
Yeah, or... hang on.
Yeah, so I think is it after you defend or...
defend or perform an attack. If the attack missed, you gain 1 evade token.
Wonder if you could charge that up with what's the droid that allows you to shoot yourself and cluster missiles?
That isn't a bad idea. You are wasting charges on things that do things to.
No. You take munitions failsafe so that then you cancel the die so it misses.
Oh, and you don't lose the charge yet.
There's only one ship that can do it, but you could have 2 evades and a focus go before the engagement phase.
Yeah, what I like about R4B11, not R4B11, that droid, I think it's R5TK.
Yeah.
It doesn't specify that it has to be a ship you've locked.
No.
And that's why I like to partner it with Gargoyle. You just whack Gargoyle in, get some bumps, and go, I'm going to shoot my own ship.
Yeah. I mean, that was the build with Tirani, wasn't it? Because it also triggers Tirani's ability.
Yeah. I remember playing Nicholas God and he was using Gargoyle, and one friendly bump from Justero into the back of Gargoyle, and I was like, well, I'm just going to shoot Gargoyle multiple times. So poor Justero was crippled before he had a chance to actually do anything, because the shots weren't doing anything to Gargoyle. It was a pointless shot, but it was just putting crits through the shields. It was a lot of fun.
Force Transponders has been revealed under the Razor Crest title.
Hell surprise.
And
Overtuned.
Sabine's used Mandalorian optics to lock Nim. Yeah, Overtuned has been popped there. So 3 bank left. Not too surprising. Do we mean this Skik pilot in this game, or do you mean that Liam talking about Gargoyle? Just a 2 forward from Sabine, so that does bump. I don't think you want to be taking a red focus in front of Nim, but sure. Because that, if he has done the hard 2, that's potentially going to be a fearless double tap, and then he can spend his stress. So here come the E-Wings out. Hard 3 won't be triggering Snapshot. What Liam was talking about, yeah. So I think that's Gargoyle is the Initiative 0 M3A pilot, and
that's the one. It's one of those list combos that I put together and ask people for a game just so I can get it out of my system. I need to confirm it's bad and I'll lose, so I don't give it any more time. Ooh. Snapshot.
Lose a shield or gain an evade. What's it going to be? 1 hit. So dodges it, but gains evade token. So with that as well, you can't modify your dice with Snapshot. So that is a big thing, but yeah, I think it's there purely to charge up his ability.
Yeah, I think now that we've seen the Force Transponder code's been revealed by Mando, he'll do a 2 bank in and just lock the ship that is the best Proton Torp shot into Nim, try and protect Nim a bit more.
Yeah. I suppose though, because he's locked both Mando and Nim, I mean, he can get him to split the fire, but he could still potentially he'll still be able to fire a Proton Torp into something. But we shall see. But welcome everybody. Getting up towards 20 viewers now, which is great to see. This is game 1 this evening. We should have 3 games for you. So this is from the Top Gun League. Then game 2 will be a friendly or an exhibition match. And then we'll wrap things up with, I think it's Illy versus Callum, I want to say. And it's NCX Draft League. So it does boost. Not stressing for anything else. Possibly looking to get the range 1 shot there. Tagged. Oh, we somehow lost the calculates. Not sure where they went to, but Red has used his target lock to trigger force transponder codes from the Razor Crest. Sad trombone. Wop wop wop.
Wah, wah, wah. Can I do it in here? Is it an option in the soundboard?
I don't know. So he breaks his newly acquired lock, but then relocks the Mandalorian. So he still has Mandalorian locked, but Red won't be shooting this turn. Nim has done the hard 2, I think that was.
Yep.
And yeah, if I'm Sabine, I'm really going to be leaning hard into my ability at the moment. Yep, so we got Dirge doing the 2 Talon. And he has got the shot into Red. And the, it's a 3 bank actually into Mando. Smidge quicker, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, blue and green are both going to have shots into Mando. Blue's definitely obstructed.
Blue doesn't have a shot into Nim.
No.
But Blue does like that shot into Mando because he has trick shot. So we need to look at the 2 proton torp carriers, of which Red does not have a shot on Nim. So it would be green, so I'd be putting my lock onto green here to get rid of the proton torp onto Nim.
Force transponder's been triggered.
When?
Red.
Don't mind me. I will shut up.
Yeah, no, that was big play. Being mindful of what was coming and having the awareness to spend a target lock from Red, because he gets to acquire 2, and he basically just spent 1 to trigger force transponders, which was very clever. So Dirge is going to start off with a range 3 shot with sync laser cannon, getting 2 and a crit out of hand. He rolls 3 evades. I was about to say it doesn't matter about dead to rights because he hasn't got a focus token. So Nim has not got Fearless, not quite close enough. Oh, he's going to take range 2 into Sabine. See, Sabine for me is not the scary ship here. So fire control system gets 2. I suppose he did lock Nim, so maybe that's what he's thinking. So he is going to spend Ancient Knowledge and the other thing.
Forces the focus spend.
Yes. I think Sabine's ability is still range 1, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to spend it here because you could get double tapped. I mean, technically, you could also make him re-roll the defense dice, but I would probably leave it as is. So
yeah, he's got that stress token.
Yeah. Well, he's now got a double tap, and because your double tap's rubbish, you just leave as is. Oh no, he's going to spend the lock. Gets 1 singular hit. Oof.
Goes through.
Blank out. Yep. So that's going to be it. No, Sabine's going to spend her Ancient Knowledge not to lose half points. So range to obstructed into green from Mandalorian. We'll spend one of those calculates and get 2 and a crit. That's a choice. Spend your focus to take no damage, I think is probably the right call. It would be a single modded torp back, but do you want to give up 2 shields?
Well, it depends what you think your torp can do. The issue is that Nim has lost 0 shields, so you won't be pushing a crit through. because that is the only shot going into Nim at that initiative. I would choose not to take it. He's taking it.
Because that's it. Getting half points on these 3 agility ships could be quite tricky. So let's go a little bit closer. But here we go. Here go the torps. So first up, plasma torpedo from blue. Is this double modded or is it single modded?
Let me have a butcher's.
Don't think he took a focus. It is trick shot, so he does get 4, but that's a pretty horrible roll. 3 blanks and eyeballs. Spends a lot to re-roll it all. Into just a hit crit.
And this won't do any damage. You need 1 paint to take 0. Because the Mando ability will proc off Sabine and the green E-Wing.
Yeah. He needs to spend a calculate.
Yes.
Yep, so Mando ability, it's like if you're in the front arc of 2 ships at range 1 to 2, you can turn a blank to an eyeball. Something like that.
Yep, Proton Torp into Nim.
Yeah. That's it. If you haven't stripped any shields off Mando, you may as well now. He might push a crit through here. Oh no, he's got 4 shields, hasn't he?
It's gone into Nim.
No, I think that's what I was thinking. Nim's got 4 shields.
Yeah,
yeah. Right, yeah, won't be. So it spends a lock, gets the conversion, and yep, that all 4 are going to go in.
Who's the next game?
Steve Theobald versus Mark Packer Hughes, I believe.
I know what Steve will be running. Because I played him earlier today. And he's told me he's running the same list. He has an interesting and I think really fun build on one of his ships.
So two
looking forward to
seconds.
seeing that.
So Leighton is spending his ancient knowledge and focus to get 3 hits, and then the E-Wing at range 1 just rolls 3 evades back out of hand. No mods.
The E-Wing doesn't care.
Sabine range 2 into a shieldless Nim. Gets a single hit. There is a target lock out there, isn't there? I think it's worth doing. Go fishing for a crit. Or even a hit. Yeah, just damage into Nim, because this will be half. Yep, 2 more into Nim. And that's it. Like, you need those half points to, because you're behind on objectives. Yeah, all the ancient knowledge got spent that turn, though. Yeah, trick shot, plasma torpedo there, so that's why it was 4 dice. And yeah, just dice variance really did mess him up there. That's quite unfortunate. I think the Scum have done very well to get away with just getting Nim down to full hull. You know what, I'd be quite interested here. I reckon Leighton does a 3k. I mean, maybe his attack arc, the 5k may just fit in, but if he does the 3k, his snapshot's facing inwards. So it'd be interesting to see if any of these E-Wings do just like a 1 bank or something. Might even block red as well.
They can't really afford to go forward. It's the thing.
Oh, yeah,
too far forward, that is.
Clues are betting now. But yeah, 2 more games tonight. So yeah, Steve Theobald versus Mark Packer Hughes is game 2, and that's just a friendly to sort of fill out game 2 for us. And then we have Illy versus Callum in NCX is game 3 today. And then I'll be back tomorrow with, I believe, Yanis versus Andre in NCX as well. So that'll be a good game, about 8 o'clock UK time. I get to play Molfar this week in NCX, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Did my NCX game today.
I saw you won, didn't you?
I did. This is my first NCX with a winning record so far. I'm 6-3 with a faction I didn't want.
That's because you're on Order 66, and all heroes play on Order 66.
Does that mean you're no longer a hero?
Yeah. I got poached away. Like, I'm doing what I can for the Voodoo Crew, so I'm currently 5-3, I think. So hopefully I can win and I can draw us level. But as I say, I've got to play Molfar, so I'm not, by any means assuming that'll be a good game to see if I can keep that going.
It'll be tough, that's for sure.
Please stream my game versus Molfar. I will not stream my own games purely because there is no way of having my player information hidden, and not that I would accuse Molfar of looking at what I'm doing, but it just removes any kind of accusations or anything like that. So yeah, I won't stream myself. I'm quite happy for someone to Discord stream it, or Molfar hasn't replied. I think he might be away this week. So once we arrange a time, we'll put it up there for someone to stream. But yeah, I've got no issues playing on stream. Doesn't bother me at all. Quite happy. Don't know yet, Chris, but I'll put it up in the Stream My Match once he replies. As I say, I know he couldn't. Hang on. Sorry, I was getting asked family stuff. Yeah, so Molfar's in Berlin. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so as soon as we know, like, I've got availability Friday evening UK time and Sunday daytime before 7 o'clock. Unfortunately, Saturday it's my work drinks, so I will be having 1 or 2 sherbets in town.
I never went to my work drinks.
Amelia did, and she didn't, and the stories from it, let's just say someone's been fired for gross misconduct. So
no, spill the tea.
No.
Spill the tea.
No.
Spill the tea in private. Spill the tea in private.
Yeah, let's just say somebody made some very poor life choices that night. But I cannot disclose anything else. Certainly not in public. And even then, you'll get a redacted version of the story.
I just want a flavour for how bad it was.
Okay, let's say you work in a department and you pick a fight, or you end up getting into a fight. Someone comes along to break up the fight, who you then deck and then jump on and beat up on the floor, and that person turns out to be the director of your department.
Oh, that's a choice.
Yep. So somebody is going to be writing to Santa saying, "All I want for Christmas is a job, other than you." But you know.
I was going to say, hopefully I'm higher up on the Santa list for that.
Yeah. So, someone is, in a spot bother. Let alone, like, what other repercussions there could be, but yeah. Right, term 5. But yeah, I kept that as sensitive as I could.
Love that. Wait there, what's his job?
No, not discussing it any further.
Just you send my CV in.
Possibly. So anyway, I've missed a Jabber charge. So Jabba got spent to flip Overtune Modulator's back, which has now been spent by... I mean, we're going to see a red stop from Mandalorian, you would have thought here.
I think you're just delaying the inevitable, though, aren't you?
Sabine gets blocked by Nim, which should mean that you don't get bombed, because it's range 1, which is 1.5 base lengths. 2.5 base lengths, sorry. All the important questions being asked in chat tonight. Where are my cats? They probably don't realise I'm in streaming, so at some point Luna will come in. Artemis was in earlier. Was that the 5k from Leighton? Yes, he did.
Yeah, it must have been.
Yeah, I think the 5k is decent. We got a friendly bump from Greeny Wing, which doesn't trigger anything. Oh, it was the sloop, which doesn't fit. Interesting. R2 from Blue doesn't friendly bump.
You see, with Mando, I would look at turning out here. Just doing a 2-bank or something, because then you set up the Talon roll next turn. I think it might be a 2.
Oh, snapshot from Leighton first into Blue. 2 hits
good.
at this time. 2 evades, but gets
it's not good enough.
Yeah, gets his free evade. And then Blue's going to do the scenario action, Bullet Sings.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can do some cat herding for game 2 and see if we can get somebody to make an appearance. Red has just gone straight, probably just trying to get distance from Dirge, I imagine. Although Red, in fairness, has got full shields. Interesting choice. I maybe was perhaps more worried about being blocked by Letton or being in the snapshot, I guess. He's going to focus roll left. So if we have got a 2 bank from Mando here, then that will be getting shot. So 1 bank from Nim doesn't clear. Take a red focus, and will probably spend the charge on his own bomb. I mean, he has got ablative plating, so he can stop the damage, but I don't think he catches Sabine.
No, it's not right.
Yeah.
Focus. You can nail down Red here.
Yeah. Yeah. You got multiple. You got multiple shots going into Red. I mean, you could be really cheeky and like focus roll left with Dirge and go after Blue.
Oh, absolutely not. That's a terrible idea, Tim.
Nah. Because Nim's going into Blue as well.
True, but you don't want to give up points.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, red stop from Mando.
I mean, it was a choice. I don't think it's the right one.
I think it is now, based on position. Because if you'd done the 2 bank, then Red would have just had a free shot into him. But now, I mean, we could lose 2 E-Wings. Oh, he's letting the bomb go off. Don't think he gets Sabine.
No, because you are not in the right position to...
I mean, you're very much reliant on TTS, and the problem is, I mean, the graphics is overlapping.
I know, but we have to go by TTS.
Because this is it. TTS is not a graphics engine.
I'll jump in and just tell him to use the actual check range one with the bomb. It's the engine that takes priority.
Okay. Yeah, because it should come up on the chat log. So the way this is ruled normally is you go by the text box, and because TTS is very much The graphics aren't 100% accurate, as in distances and everything. Like they're broadly correct, but the actual physics engine in the background is accurate. So it is measuring from that bomb to Sabine, and you just have to go off that. Which will seem rough, and I don't think the engine regularly accuses of things. Yeah, absolutely. It's not perfect, but although it's not saying Nim is range 1 of the bomb, is it? So I think, okay, they're going to say, oh shit, so Nim is going to take a charge of ablative plating too. But, so, the bomb gets dropped on a 1 straight. Nim's base is 1.5 base lengths, which gives you a measurement of 2.5 base lengths, which is range 1. So Sabine should be at the edge of range 1.
But you measure range from all parts of the bomb.
Yeah, I know the nub potentially puts Sabine in, but it's right on the edge.
Yeah, and the weird thing is the bomb did not measure range to did not say Nim range.
Yeah, that's what the way I looked at it as well. Just at the end there, I was like, it didn't say. So no, I mean, yeah, it didn't do any damage to Sabine anyway. After all that, so Nim is rolling range 1 into blue, I think. Not sure, blue or green, but gets 3 out of hand with the first attack. Might be into green actually, because he hasn't got focus, and even got focus tokens. So actually, no, it's into blues because he's thinking about possibly spending the ancient knowledge. Which is tough because you're about to get double tapped. So what's that? Takes 2 shields on blue and spends the ancient knowledge. So it does give up half points. So double tapping with the dorsal turret, which I would probably spend the focus and fearless here. Does fearless work on turrets?
No, it's primary attacks only.
Okay. So he's going to spend the focus for hit crit. Oh, only 1 evade. So we're going to see a crit. Direct. So yeah, spending that ancient knowledge was big. So blue down to 1 hull. Yeah, I think you shoot Mandalorian next and probably shoot blue. Yeah, Fearless is front arc primary attack, so yeah. So I think he evaded the damage there, but sings. Oh, wow. So I guess he's into Nim, and Nim survives, but he's going to take hit 2 crits. Fuel leak or direct gets him. Oh, is
no.
That no.
That is a damaged engine and a panicked pilot. And a range 0 could just do this here. You need 2 hits. Gets 1. Oh, a rip. Captain Nimothy is dead.
So just when I thought that you could like maybe lose 2 E-wings here, we haven't lost a single E-wing yet, and Nim has gone. 1 from Leighton goes through and does kill blue. I mean, that's a little bit better for Buddy there. At least he gets something out of the trade.
I mean, it's not. It's a close game, but I still think there's just too many E-wings on the board for Mando and Dirge to deal with. Litin, although did get the kill shot there, doesn't do a lot of damage, just kind of refuses to die. But Mando and Dirge are not. They're quick, but they're not maneuverable.
Yeah, so I would have been tempted to leave the bomb, because then that really does affect what the Sabine and Green E-Wing do. Whereas now they can be pretty blasé about what they do, but if there was a bomblet sat in the middle, they probably wouldn't want to be anywhere near that. We did see electronic baffle be used by Mandalorian to shed the stress from the red stop, and we're going to see Jabba get spent to turn back on overtune modulator. But I suppose like Dirge and Litin are in like decent positions now to come in. Behind the E-wings, and obviously the E-wings can't take locks at range 1.
No, I think there's just been too many occasions where Buddy has opted to take damage instead of spend his mods. As much as I think he has a chance, I think those early choices really limit the amount of mistakes he's allowed to make.
But yeah, Green E-Wing though is stressed, so I think the E-Wing Blues, yeah, so basically 1, 2, 3 forward or 1 bank to shed that stress. And Green is obviously only got 1 shield remaining. Players are just about setting their darts. I think Mandalorian looks to be the one that may be taking the longest, certainly from the Scum side. This will take us into turn 6. Do you red stop here, or do you try and probably bank away? Because you imagine Sabine's just going to be a hard one right.
Yeah. It's difficult. I mean, Sabine has to one hard right. You need to clear that stress on Green. Mando is bearing down on Red, who is full, but you might just want to try and get out of there and kind of reduce the worry of what's about to come.
I mean, you could overtune modulator, which he is going to do now. Do you not just do like a 5k with Mando? You'd be double stressed, but...
Yeah, and you can baffle one off.
Yeah.
And move the other one with the green. With a blue move, sorry.
Yeah.
Is it blue or green? I can't remember anymore.
Blue. So Sabine has done the turn in. Claims the ancient knowledge. Litin comes in, probably also going to claim some ancient knowledge. Where's Litin? There he is. So yeah, 1 bank from Green, so this is going to get a snapshot. So 2 into 3, no mods on either side. 1 hit, 1 evade, have yourself an evade token. Oh, Red is absolutely bugging out. But I guess Dirge is probably also going fairly quickly forwards. Oh, 2 bank from Mando. He held it from last turn. That's not what Red wants to see. Yeah, moving Mando's lock onto Red. And 3 forwards from Dirge. Focus roll left, or maybe focus boost left. I think the roll gets you bullseye, doesn't it? Yeah. And that makes sense, because obviously that stops him spending the evade token. So, range 3, sync laser cannon. No calculate, so does get the third dice for range. Rolls 2 out of hand. And spends a lock for 3. Ooh, that's a bad roll. 1 evade out of hand. Can't spend the evade token, so takes 2. Mando range 3, same target. Has target lock, has calculates. So spends a lock on the blank. Doesn't convert. Spends a calculate. And 3 evades out of hand. Has Sabine got a shot? No. So can Lytton knock a shield off green? It's range 2, so 2 into 3 again. Gets the 2. And yeah, does get half points. So Bittybumbo just stretching his lead a bit. Will be 4 points for... Oh no, 2 points each, sorry. So I make that 20 plays 31. That's what the players have got. Excellent. So whilst we're just setting dials, we'll just head over to the holding screen just so people can see where we're at with bits of fundraising and stuff. So sub goal is kind of mid-20s at the moment, so we're chunking towards the next Alt Art giveaway. So if you do have any subs, it is very much appreciated. If you don't send it to myself, do consider sending it to one of the other X-Wing streamers. So you've got Nickel City, 312 Squadron, Let the Wookiee Win, Polar System Open, lots of great X-Wing streamers out there. So do show your support. If you want to directly support the in-person streaming, which will be coming back in exactly 18 days, if not a little sooner, where I'll be streaming my Christmas one-day at Element Games. No, Leighton Snapshot missed. But yeah, I'm going to be going up to Scotland to stream the Tartan Tuscan Open. We've got the Sith Taker Open, 140 player event coming mid-late February. So any support is greatly appreciated. And I am going to be heading out to USA for Worlds in March. Not sure what I'm doing at the moment. I've been asked to be head judge. However, I think certainly European turnout is looking extremely low. I know of one person for definite who's going. So I feel like I may have to fly the European flag and actually play. So it should be good fun because I haven't got a buy, so I'll be doing it the hard way.
Depending on where you put in Worlds next year, I'll let you use mine.
It's not just my decision, but yeah, organised play are discussing what we do with Worlds, and one thing I've said from the start is I would like to see it alternate which side of the pond it's on, and I think that will, yes, it will be tricky, you know, for the Americans potentially travelling to Europe, but some of them will do it because they'll see it as a European holiday. But you know, any argument you make about Americans travelling to Europe is exactly the same for everybody else travelling to USA. And currently, the way the world is, like I think we're struggling to see even Canadians travelling down to USA. So, you know, that is just unfortunately the world we find ourselves in. But yeah, I will be heading to Worlds, and I am looking forward to the trip. Okay, turn 7, and Bittybumbo is first player. And if anybody is going to be at Worlds, I look forward to seeing you and having a chat and a beer and, yeah, playing some X-Wing probably.
So, regarding Worlds alternating, I think it's fair, especially when all the best players come from Europe. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to put a pointed comment in there.
Like, it is... It will feel weird if no Europeans go to Worlds and we have a World Championship which is predominantly American players. Or USA players, I should say. Oh, hit crit from the snapshot this time. And that is going to land. That's a crit going to green. Is that direct?
No, it is a panicked pilot.
No actions for you. Yeah, so yeah, it'd be a real shame. Like, obviously, you look at the sort of, the players that have gone. So I messaged Farn in the week, Farn Langeland, to see if he's going. I don't think he is, which will be a real shame, but it is where we're at. Did see another Jabber charge get spent.
Drunk Farn is one of my favourite people. He's so different to how he is when he's playing the game completely sober. It's ludicrous. So
if completely separate to the Sif Takers and completely separate to XWA, if I had to pick a location for Worlds, it would be Poland or it would be Belgium-ish with the WTC organisers. So we've got two very good European mainland setups, and I think that potentially is better than UK from a logistics point of view. Like, less people have to fly and stuff. So that's kind of where my head would be. As a Sif Taker, I would love the Sif Taker Open, and it might be the thing we need to be able to push it into an external venue. Like, we're 140 people this year, and we are, cramming players in. Like, personally, I think 140 may be a smidge too many, but we will get some dropouts, always do. Anyway, Dirge taking range 2 shot into red, gets hit crit out of hand. Double evade, all good there. Mando's going to have a shot, range 2 as well. Does have target lock and calculates. Gets the full string after modifications. No blanks though, 3 evades.
If it was up to me, a completely unbiased opinion, I'd probably host it in Wolverhampton.
Like, I mean, it's quite a central location. It's not terrible. Green pops. The little M3A that could has finally got his man.
You don't have to entertain my suggestion as something serious, Tim. Wolverhampton's a terrible place.
Like, logistically, it's not terrible, though. It's close to Birmingham Airport.
It is. There's quite a few banqueting halls as well.
Yeah. Apart from the people,
fine. People are terrible.
So Sabine spends a focus. I think probably does 3 hits into Mando. Is this? No, into Dirge. So I think that's 3 damage gone in. He could have used the ability, but then he would be taking a crit on the hull instead. Yeah, so should be shield and a crit then. Okay, no, I think that worked. 3 hits into 1 evade. Did that work? Let me just double check. So, yeah, 3 hits after that, gets 1 evade. So, dodges 1 hit, then does the thing to turn... discard a hit to turn a hit to a crit, which means there's 1 crit left in the pool, which hits the shields. Yeah. So, no damage. Dirge's ability got used. I'd be happy going to Canada. I would be very interested. I mean, I've not been to Milwaukee before, so I missed out on Worlds this year. So for me, it is a new destination. Still have to fly into Chicago, but No, is what it is. Heading to turn 8. Oh, we are overrunning ever so slightly. I need to go and maybe message the players about game 2. Where are we? So he's there.
If I was in the position to go to Worlds, I think I would. But then again, I also think I wouldn't because it's horrible over there.
I don't want. Yeah, I don't want to fall down this. I am still very much torn, but equally having obviously run bits of XWA OP in the background this year, I kind of felt that I needed to come across and help run the event.
Tim, I'm not even on about the political climate. I've seen how long it takes to get to Portillo's from the venue. I'm not about that. That is my problem.
So, Buddy is first player going into turn 8. I think my timer's a little bit quick, but yeah, this should be last turn. 7 minutes left in the game, unless they are very quick.
I don't see a world where Buddy comes back from this. Can you check to see how many of his betting currency he's got? Because he owes me whatever I bet.
So got a lock being taken. Did he turn force transponder code back on? No. So he might have been cheeky, but not quite. But Leighton is picking up a box. So he did get 2 points last turn. And he got 2. Okay, so I missed that off the score. So yeah, Talon from Mandalorian did do the overture modulators again. What do you do, Dirge, here? Can you get arc if you focus boost? I don't think so. Maybe focus roll can. So let me have a quick look at my notes to work out who I need on what side of the board. Looks like that is evaded. Oh, the boost did get arc, so Dirge range 1 into red. Gets nothing. But yeah, I think he struggles to come back from this anyway. Sabine has got a shot into Dirge. So 2 hits, 1 evade, 1 damage. Is that to Dirge?
That's Dirge's first damage card, so he needs 1 more to be halved.
Okay, looks like they are going to squeeze another turn in. So 2 points each. Has Sabine got a crate? Yeah, Sabine's got the crate. Okay. What are we doing? I was going to send players detail. So who's which side? Okay. So that's then right. Yeah, I don't think there's any way of coming back here, is there?
No.
But that's fine, you know.
Especially with the Litin having a scenario condition. Litin just doesn't need to engage now.
So I'm just getting us all set up for game 2. Hey, there we go. So Mark Packer Hughes is there. Give him the streamer chat. Steve, if you're watching this, have you sent me your list? No, can you send me Yasby URL, please? So last turn. I guess what do you do? Like a 4 or 5 forwards from red, try and grab some ancient knowledge, or do you just have to go for violence? I think probably violence. Not sure you'll be able to half anything. Ah, Liam's got the list. Okay. Cool. If you are watching this, the stream will go down momentarily between games, just whilst I sort of crop it and reset up for the second game. So stay on the channel and it will go live again very briefly. So yeah, focus, barrel roll. I think that, I know, it would be a barrel roll, won't it? Not focus. R3 from red, making space. Oh, going to be a snapshot. Can we get the last shield off this E-Wing? Hit crit, it's doable. Oh, dude. Yep. Adding insult to injury. The little M38 is just an absolute money-making machine. So that's that takes me to 49 points now. So yeah, and the fact that Lytton is holding ancient knowledge will get him to 50. So barrel roll from red. Expect we'll see a 1 bank from Mando, do we? We'll do from Dirge. Does block Dirge's barrel roll, so he won't be able to get out of that. Go on.
Dirge can still barrel roll, I think.
Okay. Well, you don't lose anything by doing it, do you?
No, you just gain a shot on Sabine.
Okay, so that is time. Yeah, okay, barrel does fit him. And there's no chance that Dirge could kill Sabine, I guess. Mando is not blocked. He has got 3 strain tokens. I mean, this is what we were saying about it being a graphics engine and stuff. Because that base, I don't know. I mean, I can see a slither of black beside it.
Yeah, I can see it as well.
So, and then he just barrel rolls out the way, add an insult to injury.
I'd have focused, knowing that I can't give up any more points. I can literally just put a World of Hurt into Sabine that way.
Yeah, and he's rolled out of arc of the red E-Wing as well. Gets 2 hits. Don't think there's any other
focus would
mods.
have done nothing anyway.
Yeah. Oh. Or is that ancient knowledge being spent? Okay. Or is that Sabine's ability? Way to defend. If attack is range 1 and you're in the enemy's front arc, you may change 1 result to an evade. So yeah, Sabine's ability. Dirge gets 2, and she gets a free evade again.
That thing comes in with. Oh no, there's a shield there. Can't be done.
Yeah. So range 3. Go on, get a crit through. Draw a direct hit. Gets 2 hits. can't get the kill because there is ancient knowledge there, but can just afford to take 1 damage on Sabine. And that means we pick the winner as player 2. Pay that out.
We've had another sign up for the Bring Them In Cold team tournament.
Ah.
Very happy. Fundan has entered the building.
There's no point. Yeah, he was going to spend it, but there's no point spending it. You might as well just each player gets 2 points for scenario. Right, that's a big thanks to Buddy and Bittybumbo for playing on stream. Very much appreciate it, and big thanks to everybody for watching. Those who subbed, I think Harvadan subbed. I didn't give him a shout out, so thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Stay on the channel. It'll be down for about 30 seconds or so whilst I just get it back up, and then we'll get set up for game 2. See you very shortly.
Toodles.